Top 10 things that you need for Satisfactory. Jesus Christ, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? You're just gonna sit there? You're gonna sit there like you didn't just see those explosions? Really? Really? You're gonna do that? Oh my god, I can't with this guy. Okay, anyway. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 things that you need for Satisfactory. If you're a beginner, that is. So, I hope you guys will enjoy the video and actually stick around for the whole video. Because that would be very nice, because there's a little bit of info that you might need for later in the game. So, without further ado, on to the video! Top 10 things? Let's go. So number 10 is Satisfactory Modeler. It's a really good tool. It should pop up on the screen for you guys. I'm just going to be flying around a little bit. But it's a really good tool for gauging what you exactly need for your factory. And it actually helps out a lot when you're dealing with stuff that's not really close to each other. A prime example would be these refineries. Each of these refineries were, I knew how many refineries I needed using the calculator. I have a little bit too much water because I didn't use the calculator for water, and did some maths that turned out to be incorrect. So, calculator is really good. It keeps you from overestimating or underestimating. I've done a lot of overestimating in Satisfactory, and the modeler is really useful. Okay, now on to number 9. So, number 9, I feel like this is a simple one that you can learn over time. OCD, because the best factories are the cleanest factories, and the cleanest factories are the most organized factories. And when I mean organized, I mean something like this. I'll give you an example real quick of something you should not do, which is down here. One of my good buddies did this. This is not what you call a OCD-based factory, as it's just spaghetti, it's all over the place. I did make this conveyor belt, but that's because that's coming from the wild. All this like branching stuff coming out of the main factory itself is I wouldn't say the most OCD focus. So OCD is just a really good selective trait to have for this game, as it'll make it easier to build better factories and more efficient factories. Now, time for number 8. Let's see what it is real quick. Oh yeah! Friends! Yeah, I got friends. It's essential. It's not really essential. You don't particularly need it, but it makes it a little bit of a smoother ride, because they can either help you or distract you. Both of those can be useful, ironically. Helping in with the factories, or distracting you by giving you some actual fun when you're not working on production-based stuff. Like, good example. Ooh, modular frames. Let me grab that. And then next up we got space. Okay, self-explanatory. In this game, you might underestimate how much space you need. So look at all this up here. If you look at those machines, it's maybe you get 6 rows of machines and that's it for up there. So try not to underestimate space or underestimate how much space you need, because you need a lot of space. It is essential for this game. And with more stuff coming up, power. Okay, power. So power, you know, it's what makes the game go. So you need to have your power up there, because this bad boy and this bad boy, I didn't know you could do that. Cool. These two bad boys love messing with power. And there are various machines. You can use 2 examples are fuel generators, which are obnoxiously loud. The geothermal generator, which is a little bit iffy because it's not consistent power. And then there is this fun little machine over here that makes twice the power of a fuel generator, but also boosts power. So this guy is creating 1,000-ish power. And it also has a laser that slaps you. It's very fun, but also very painful. And for like the next good thing, you need a good attention span, because if you forget what you're doing halfway through what you're doing, that's not fun. That's not going to be fun. Because you do not want to forget a single detail, because sometimes forgetting that single detail can be the difference between keeping your factory online or having to do a 50-hour side quest to fix your whole power grid. And I don't particularly like to do those side quests, but I've had to before. The next thing will obviously be a good computer. I use laptop. Laptop's not that good. If you look at the footage, you'll probably see that it's a little, at some points it gets a little choppy when you get closer to the higher poly models, or just areas with more models in general, because my computer does not like processing these things. And I actually would recommend a PC, or at least a higher end or newer laptop, because you definitely need something that is at least a little bit more powerful than what I have. Because what I have is not the best. I'm just going to point that out right now. And for number 3, subscriptions to some of the best Satisfactory YouTubers on the platform. And if you're asking, oh, is this you're going to ask me to subscribe to you? No, because I'm not the best. And I accept that with open arms. The best, I'm talking about the big 3. We got Imkibits, we got Mr. Bits, and then we also got Total Eclipse. Those guys, those are the best of the best. If you want to get some Satisfactory tips, or just see some cool sides of Satisfactory, go with them, because they actually know what they're doing. And I don't. Come on, elevator. Come on. Coming up in number 2, actually, though, Satisfactory merch. You're not a true Satisfactory fan or player until you have at least one piece. I would recommend the coffee cup. It's like the bare minimum, but it's also still pretty good. And like, the merch just makes you feel like you're part of the community a little bit more. And up at number 1, which is, I think, the most like, why didn't you think of that at the start? You need Satisfactory, you know. I would have put it at number 10, but it's just the most important thing. So it would definitely always have to be at number 1. You should always have the game before you take any other tips about said game. And yeah. So that is the top 10 tips and things that new Satisfactory players need if they're going to be starting their journey